Officially, Charlotte Flair's WWE comeback rollout has started. The initial promo for Charlotte Flair's comeback was included in the January 17th edition of SmackDown. Several brief shots of Charlotte's significant turning points in her WWE career were included in the teaser. Additionally, Charlotte's opulent lifestyle was completely displayed in the teaser's new footage, which showed her driving expensive cars, posing on boats, boarding a private plane, and dressing entirely in luxury apparel. It is still unclear whether or if her affluent lifestyle is a component of her new persona and character, but it was a recurring topic in that initial teaser. There was absolutely no date or time frame mentioned in the teaser. Charlotte Flair's return to the SmackDown brand is the only thing that seems to be confirmed at this time. This teaser is probably going to get fans excited about her comeback and let them know that it might happen at any time now. Additionally, we'll need to keep an eye out for any additional possible hints. Typically, WWE prefers to handle these vignettes rollouts by releasing teasers over 2 to 4 weeks. Therefore, there's a good probability that we'll see at least a few more teases for Charlotte's return. Perhaps a return timeline will be revealed at the final teaser, or perhaps they will keep it a secret, and perhaps there is even a Royal Rumble return in the works. Hopefully, Charlotte's return will remain unexpected because many people enjoy surprises when it comes to comebacks. Fans are curious about what she will be doing when she returns, believing that the teaser for January 17th already gave away the path. It's crucial to remember that the Charlotte Flair teaser was released just before Tiffany Stratton's title defense against Bayley was set to begin. Fans also took note of the fact that one of Charlotte Flair's primary outfits in the teaser was a bright pink dress, which is a major component of Tiffany Stratton's entire WWE persona. Are those fans attempting to make a connection between Tiffany's pink character overlay and Charlotte's pink dress? Even though it's a bit of a reach, trying to piece things like this together at this early stage of a return rollout is still enjoyable. Fans anticipate that Charlotte Flair will challenge for the WWE Women's title, so it shouldn't be long until Tiffany meets Charlotte in person. Since a significant day for Roman Reigns and Bloodline is rapidly coming, let's get back to some topics pertaining to them. Roman Reigns will once again be the undisputed complete tribal chief of the family, and the January 27th edition of Raw will have a full celebration and acknowledgement ceremony for him. However, since it's WWE, there won't be a quiet ceremony where Roman emerges and immediately leaves, leaving nothing to happen. Supporters are fully anticipating a major disagreement or twist to occur during this recognition ceremony. It essentially reminds us of how the New Day 10th anniversary ceremony felt as we prepared to witness that event. Everyone was aware that the celebration of the New Day's 10th anniversary wouldn't be a meaningless section. They were anticipating a significant and unexpected event, which is exactly what happened when Kofi and Xavier betrayed Big E. As a result, everyone is feeling somewhat the same about the impending Roman Reigns celebration. Although this is meant to be a joyful occasion, a significant event is about to occur that will probably take Roman in a completely different direction. What possible outcomes might this significant event and twist have for this celebratory ceremony? Since the options are practically limitless, let's talk about a few possible paths. Betrayals are one of the main things to be on the lookout for during large festivities like this one. Roman is now friendly with every member of the original bloodline, although none of them are currently close enough to him to be a major betrayal. Paul Heyman is the only person who is currently close enough to Roman to have the potential to break his heart with an unanticipated betrayal. In recent weeks, Paul Heyman has somewhat returned to his typical Wiseman persona with Roman, but keep in mind what happened when Paul Heyman was initially returning. Roman Reigns was unable to contact Paul Heyman since his phone line was unplugged. Why the significant delay there? Roman did return in August, but he didn't even try to phone Paul Heyman until a few weeks prior to the Survivor Series event in November. What was the purpose of that? Thereafter, Paul Heyman unexpectedly returns and surprises Roman Reigns by joining CM Punk as the 5th member of the original bloodline. He did all of that without first consulting Roman and while rejecting his call. Not to be overlooked is the red shirt Paul Heyman wore exclusively on this return night on SmackDown when he introduced CM Punk. Fans were particularly struck by the small detail that Paul Heyman never wore a plain red t-shirt underneath his suit jacket. Furthermore, Paul Heyman wasn't even going out with Roman Reigns in the first few weeks after his return. A few weeks passed before that began to occur once more. Therefore, the reunion between Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns undoubtedly had an odd beginning that was soon forgotten. Therefore, some of those uncomfortable moments from November and December would be resolved if the ceremony included a significant betrayal from Paul Heyman in some way. CM Punk is one person who might be connected to the Paul Heyman betrayal incident. What if CM Punk breaks up the ceremony and makes a major revelation with Paul Heyman that truly rocks Roman's world? That favor between CM Punk and Paul Heyman still plays a significant role in the plot. Roman Reigns revealing a few new Bloodline members might be a surprise twist, which is something that fans are also talking about. Roman Reigns may introduce new recruits, a new enforcer, a new right-hand man, or even a new Wiseman who is prepared to go. Perhaps Roman outwits Paul Heyman by revealing that he is aware of Heyman's activities and has his new members look after him. In this case, CM Punk must step in to save the day. Given that it is a well-established reality of life that excessive power and control will almost always result in corruption, would Roman become disoriented and return to his irrational and brutal methods of governance now that he has regained full authority? Even if Heyman is blameless in this fictitious scenario, Roman nonetheless replaces him and selects a completely different squad. After Roman goes awry and CM Punk saves Paul Heyman, Roman vs. Punk takes place at WrestleMania. Without a question, it would be a crazy twist. Watch that Roman Reigns celebration part closely because it shouldn't go well at all. However, what do you think of today's stories? Please share your thoughts below. Remember to subscribe with all alerts enabled, and hit like if you liked it. I appreciate you everyone watching. Paul Heyman, a member of the Bloodline, was put in a challenging situation last year following Roman Reigns' defeat by Cody Rhodes at WWE WrestleMania 40. Solo Sikoa took over as tribal chief in Reigns' absence, and as the weeks passed, Heyman started to appear increasingly disorganized. During his appearance on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast, Heyman shared a long story about the different approaches taken by actors Dustin Hoffman and Laurence Olivier in the film Marathon Man, with Hoffman choosing to use method acting in order to fully inhabit his role. Heyman said he had a very precise motive for wanting to follow Hoffman's path. "I'm not that good of an actor, so I have to rely on helping myself get through that scene, or through the presentation, so people look and go, 'This dude's really stressed out,'" said Heyman. "I'm collapsing because Solo has been bullying me non-stop. Every week, I appear a bit more unshaven, my hair is turning gray, I'm not dyeing it, and my suits aren't ironed and my pocket square is crooked.